to maintain productive thinking is don't waste time on whose fault it is in a crisis. Blame doesn't fix anything. So many times we have a tendency to focus on who to blame, not realizing that all the energy you're spending on blaming and trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong and proving that you were right and this shouldn't have happened to you and whatever it is that went on in your life, it doesn't matter who caused the wreck. It matters that I'm wrecked and my head is bleeding, and you have to prioritize when you're under attack what is most important and focus your energy on that. And blame is not important. Blame never fixed anything. After the crisis is over, we might have a discussion about how to prevent this from happening again. We might get down to whose fault it was, and generally a lot of times fault is broad enough to be shared. If what you're thinking isn't bringing about quantifiable results in your life, then you need to change your thinking.
Failure means you've now learned another valuable lesson that pushes you one step closer to success. Failure is not the end all. People keep getting buried under failure. I bet you that you have failed more times than anyone in this room.
Absolutely.
I promise you have. I'm willing to bet that I have failed more times than anyone in this room, because I have attempted so many things that you have no idea what I've attempted and failed at. But I don't let the failures define
It's
me.
God pointing you in another direction.
It's clear about that, and you've got to be willing to go with that bend, because that bend in the road is the only way. Success is not a straight line.
It is not.
It's crooked. It's down in a valley. It's back up over a mountain.
I see life waltzing with me, saying, "You want a tango? Come on. You want this? You willing to run over here? Come on. Are you willing to climb this mountain here? Come on. Are you willing to hold your breath and try and swim down to this level? Come on." I see it as a challenge that introduces me to myself. And so we all have to look at life like that. It's a little game, I think.
Some people don't know that they're not moving forward because they never measure their life. They never measure their life. So they don't know that they're not going forward. They just know that they got the pedal to the metal, and they just know that they get up every morning, but they don't notice that that Tuesday looks like Monday, and that Thursday looks like Wednesday, and that Friday looks like Thursday, and every day is basically repetitions of the same thing. You need to have measurements by goals of where you want to go in your life. I'm talking about development as a person as well. Whatever the goal is, development as a Christian, development as a believer, development as a father. Do you have a goal for all of the titles that you wear? If you don't, you might not notice that you're not growing, you're not going anywhere, and it might be that you haven't defeated worry. Some people just go over and over the problem. I can't believe it. I can't believe this happened to me. I can't believe my son ran away. I can't believe I got a child in jail. And over and over again, what did I do wrong? I thought I was the best mother I knew. And you're just going over and over, skim over the problem, and let's start focusing on being solution-oriented. Training your mind to be solution-oriented, whether you're a leader or an employee or just a person in general, is very important. Train your mind to skim over the problem and focus on being solution-oriented. How can I resolve it? How can I make it better? How can I fix it? And you can be that person. Even if you have not been, you can be. But you have to train your mind to be solution-oriented.
So when I hear people where their reaction is to bitch about a problem, like you and I were talking. Mm-hmm. You being Hispanic is working against you. Jason, you being an African American, it's working against you. Like, you're going to have to go uphill. But now what? You're going to sit and complain about it? Because it won't help you, right? So if you have a goal, it's like, it does suck that women have to work harder to get to the same place that as a white male in America that I have to get to. But if it is true, if we're all going to accept that it's true, we can all sit there and go, we need to focus on the systems. Fair enough, and I'm glad that some people do that. The other option, though, is to say, well, I completely control me. And the one thing I will tell any human being alive right now, there is always room for the best. And once you're able, through your skills that have utility, to move somebody else closer to their goal, you will become a hot commodity, no matter what. No matter what. Okay? Think about the scientists. What were the scientists after World War II? Right before they were scientists for us, they were Nazis. But we were way happy to let go of that because they had crazy skills that we needed, right? So really what it comes down to is, what are your skills? Like, if you've got skills that can be used to build something beautiful, to do something wonderful to the world, to help people move towards their goals, that will excite the masses because they want that thing that you're going to create, that it's going to improve people's lives. But only thing that mattered in all of that was you got really good at something. And somewhere along the way, we lost that the punchline is, no matter what you do to the system, you, as an individual, need to get extraordinary at something. And so my encouragement to people is, go get extraordinary. Like, don't worry about whether the system is broken or not. We built Quest, a $1 billion company, in less than 5 years, coming out of the Great Recession. So, what was it? In the Great Depression, more millionaires were created in the Great Depression than any other time in history. It's like, it just comes down to somebody goes, honestly, this is how I react. The system is too big and complicated. I'm too afraid to try to get caught up in fixing that. I'm too big of a chicken. There, I just said it. I'm too big of a chicken to deal with that. But I can deal with myself. I can go get extraordinary, right? So focus on that. Go get extraordinary. Go become the best of whatever it is you want to be. But go become the best of it and see how the world opens to you.